Welcome back. Let's play some 10-minute games here on Shogi Wars. With 3 pawns in hand, look for a joining pawn attack. Good luck. Or look for an edge attack. I cannot remember... Well, no, it was yesterday. I had 3 pawns in hand. It's not every day that I have that, but, you know. We're paying attention if we can count. Hey, welcome. We're playing Japanese chess today, as is our custom. So, what makes this so exciting is that when you take pieces, they join your team. It's such a unique rule. In the West, we have Crazy House and Bug House, which are somewhat similar. I shouldn't have done this. I was too excited. I've discovered this opening, or I was shown this opening of right third file rook, and I seem to be on a bit of a win streak playing this opening. So that's good. Unfortunately, that means, although I have so much more to learn about this game, playing this opening kind of hides that gap. Oh no! Yeah. I forget. I haven't been tracking all those matches and tournaments and such. But yeah, you were doing quite well at that, but sorry to hear about the blunder. Yeah, Shogi is a bit more forgiving. But, oh, ouch. Yeah. I've been a bit too intimidated about approaching that game, although I see that free software tooling for game analysis and game record storage and review is improving over time. I think there was one GitHub project on that subject. As tooling improves, maybe we'll find a way to make that less intimidating for me. But yeah, I just tried the puzzle section. Even those are pretty challenging. Ah, record storage. Okay. My mistake. So here, my opponent trapped their rook. Wow. Yeah, that's right. There's princess and other variants. It all sounds complicated. How do we play this? If I exchange bishops, things get messy. If I just... Oh, it's 64. Jeez. And that's presumably on the standard board. That sounds complicated. Alright, I'll take a pawn. Yeah. How do I survive this? Very carefully. Very carefully. Oh, I have some strange ideas about what I could do here. I'm gonna wager that my opponent's king is in just as much danger as my own king is in. And we'll see if I'm right. Yeah, I saw this position and concluded that, oh, I'm not completely lost here. So this looks interesting. Maybe I am in deeper trouble than I thought. I've put my generals together. My bishop's on an open line. My knight is about to approach their king. Today's proverb was, if there are 3 pawns, look for a joining pawn attack or an edge attack. I guess the joining pawn attack would be on this file. Well, I don't know. They could join pawns on any file and make contact, but they can only drop a pawn if there's not already a pawn on the same file. So that slows them down a bit. They could take this lance and then drop the lance, attacking my king somehow. If I were in their position, I would have castled a long time ago. But I'm not in their position. So they get to solve their own problems. They might just take the silver. Oh, they don't. What are you doing? Why would you just let me do this? I do not understand.
7分
Well, now we're going to revise our estimate and figure out figure out is this position so excellent? Yeah, we're just going to push. Why defend? Defense is boring. Let's go. Do I want the bishop? I think I do. Otherwise they can drop another bishop and save the first bishop. But yeah, if they try to save this gold, everything disintegrates, I think. If they don't try to save it, I just take it. That's pretty cool. This is today's proverb. Well, it's not a joining pawn attack. It's just a joining attack. Doesn't make contact with a pawn. This is what they're planning. They're going to drop a third pawn, and if I take that, then drop a bishop. Alright, I see what you're doing. At least I think I do. The third pawn is a trap. So how do we deal with this? Maybe I just fall into the trap. If I do that, drop a bishop here or there. I go all the way back. It's still fine. Yeah, we're gonna dive headfirst into the trap because it looks okay. If I take this and then I take that, I'm not threatening mate. Bummer.
5分
Yeah, we'll take this anyway because that's check. And then we can go back and repeat this. They'll drop a lance, probably. They could drop it here, but then I have a pawn drop winning it. They could drop it all the way back here. Oh, they don't. That's a bit greedy. Probably. Okay, then. My king is going on a bit of a journey, perhaps. Also an interesting move. Thank you. They can't take this silver without surrendering their bishop. Oh, they can. Just kidding. Yeah, we gotta use the gimmick openings. Can't hold off forever on using them. Alright, we'll take one of those. I think I just take here now. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. Hashtag this is fine. Yeah, we can't let all the other streamers get away with playing the gimmick openings and not let me do it. How much drama can I invent? I thought I had a silver. It seems I do not have a silver. Oh, this is not hanging. I thought this was going to win a tempo because this had to be defended, but I'm not so sure about winning a tempo here anymore. They could just run away. That's a good thing I clicked on the left side of that. My mouse double-clicked,
3分
as it does. I mean, I'm not missing something here, right? Jeez. Bishop, silver, silver. Yeah, this has gotta work. Believe in the heart of the cards.
2分30秒
Wait, can I not count? I cannot count. Oh my goodness. Oops.
2分、
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great. Um, hashtag planned. Definitely saw this move in advance. And was not planning on dropping 3 gold generals. Alright. Then this is check. That's embarrassing for both of us. Thanks for the game. 1 down, 2 to go. Good luck. Sento once more? Well, guess what we're playing. Okay, how do I make this more interesting? I guess we will try to open this diagonal. Okay. We're not the only ones seeking an interesting game today. Wonderful. You know... Some days your opponent helps you make the game interesting. Some days they do. What am I doing? I don't know. Why this file? Seems I have been out-gimmicked. So, they've built a glob down here. This bishop is entombed. Maybe I'm threatening to actually push on the edge. If I have nothing else I can do, that might be the way to go. Huh. Does this do something? It's got to do something or they wouldn't play it. But what is it? It tries to expose their bishop. Okay. Um... Well, this is going to be interesting. I assume knight takes, yeah. This can only end well. Mm-hmm. This can only end well. Should I be concerned about something?
7分、
You would think so. I'm concerned that I'm out of popcorn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they do. This can only end well. True. That's true. The bishop is now very active. Why did I do it that way? The other bishop capture made more sense. Um, Whatever. Hmm. Let's go. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, well, I don't understand this. Everything is hanging.
5分、
Hmm. I think I'd take this. I don't know. Maybe I just drop something near their king. Okay, whatever. Let's go. There's only so much I can protest my opponent's moves while I also play some pretty wacky stuff. They might drop the rook now that I don't have this pawn drop. They might not. This rook is going to run everywhere. And I've got two knights that are both targeted by the same pawn. But now their bishop doesn't defend the king anymore. Who needs defense? I've asked that before, and I guess I ask it again.
3分
Who needs defense? Not the king, right? A strong king can defend himself. I guess we take the gold. It's tricky.
2分30秒
Yeah. Let's remove that. Check. That seems inconvenient. So, next I can drop a pawn and then drop a gold. Do I have mate? Where's the mate?
2分
Oh, wait, no. Is that mate? Not quite. Check. Check. Yeah. No, that's mate. I had to look at this more than once to recognize it, but thanks for game. 2 down, 1 to go. Good luck. Alright. This opening seems to be serving me well. Yeah, I have no idea how to play against that. You'd think I would know by now. You'd think I'd have some idea. Wait, hang on. Let's try this. Okay. Are they going to immediately... They are. So we exchange. Yeah, this looks interesting. What's the worst that could happen? We have to say these things for the content, you know. Now this look. See, I'm at least making it out of the opening with a fight. Which is, I mean, I am still studying openings, but it is fun to vary it up a bit. Not get mowed down by the same thing every time. They're just going to build Oniguma Castle. And I will be disappointed. Oh, that's not Oniguma. Alright, so... I'll try to get my king to safer pastures. This is interesting. Where do I put my pieces? See, now this silver can't move here to oppose a bishop. That's committal. It could be a good move, but it's a decisive one. I don't have any tactical shots that I see. So we're just going to put the king over here. Directly into the bishop's path. On the one square the king should not go. I'm good at this game. I'm learning. Okay, well... Now we're all confused, not just me. Because I have a fork. And this means everything's about to hang. Because I didn't see the rook over. Maybe it's fine. If I get the lance, and if they take the silver, I drop the lance, and I actually win the rook. We're going to pretend I saw that. Oh, hey, look, the game clock is even again. So I can't say whether it is that I switched my avatar, and maybe this avatar has some effect both on me and on other players. Or it could be that I'm trying right third file rook, just so I can see something different. And with Senta, I'm having excellent results with it. And as Gota, I'm just playing Urashino defense. But yeah, I do want to get back to playing like central file rook and other such fun things. It's just difficult. Oh, did I get my bishop trapped? Almost. Yes. Yeah. As long as there's mutual confusion, I seem to be doing okay. Okay. So the lance is still loose. I now have an open file for my rook. And it's just a strange position. I have a pawn. Wait. This can't be that simple, right? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh no, my bishop. Um, hmm.
7分、
It is somewhat of a problem. I'll just put my rook on an open line. Maybe that's what I should have done last turn anyway. I don't know. Yeah, so now they can exchange and then bishop 5-5 and take here. And they win some material. I maybe get an initiative if I'm lucky. But it's not looking like I'm going to be lucky here. Well, I say that. Let's see this out, shall we? The knight defends the pawn. The pawn prevents a fork. The knight's under attack. So now there is a fork. I could drop a bishop, but then my silver marches forward, and, like, this is still very tactical. They do want to promote their rook, but this might not be the right way to do it. I don't know. I could take this gold, drop a silver. It's not enough. Maybe if I get more... Well, if I do this, they can drop a bishop. They're going to promote their rook anyway, unless I drop a pawn here. If I do that, they exchange rooks, and then they can drop it. We're going to try this. This looks interesting. I was going to drop the bishop here and then take this gold. I'm looking at it, and it looks like a bit much. Wait, I could just take this pawn and promote directly. I could do both plans? I don't know. So I'm going to try to kick this so it doesn't promote. But I wouldn't mind checkmating the opponent either. But in the event that they do block my attack, hopefully I can kick this and it doesn't promote. It's probably going to promote. Tactics probably aren't going to work the way that I hope they will. Like, they could drop a silver here, and it defends all these generals. And I can't even go here to do the kick like I'd been planning. I'd have to go here instead. That seems slow. So, my attack's going to be slow too.
5分、
I think I have to just take this. Wow. It is a knight. A knight could be useful here. Oh, that's a cool fork. I thought they were going to promote down here. But this seems one move faster. Um, hmm. 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 Welcome. I think I'd have to take this. Oh, that does not bode well. I don't see any trick here that saves my position.
3分。
Hmm. No. No. Oh. Well, a purely defensive move isn't going to be of use here. Um, dropping the silver here looks crazy,
2分30秒。
but it might be what we need. No. Alright, so this is going to have to be the move. Nothing else works. Yeah, I saw that. That was not my concern.
2分。
There, I continue approaching. I don't have a gold in hand, so this is desperate. Yeah. This is so desperate. We just need to play like a machine, and everything will be fine. Playing like a machine is not so simple. Well, today's proverb said if you got 3 pawns, plan for an edge attack, so I guess that's what we're doing next. Because all my other attacks don't look good here.
1分30秒。
Oh, I see what they're up to. That's creative. Let's do it this way then. This rook's not going to be a useful attacking piece, so we'll use it for defense instead.
?1
Oh!
分
Okay then. Whatever. Here we go. Hmm.
30秒
That is an interesting question, isn't it? Um,
20秒
yeah, I'm busted. If I have to drop a pawn every time to lure the rook closer so I can strike it, that's no good.
?10 秒
Why did I do that? I don't know. Thanks for the game. Alright. Well, turns out you can't win every game with the same opening. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.